Hiya, Laurie here. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, and that is showing you how I clean my makeup powders. I've looked online, like on YouTube, and I haven't actually seen a lot of videos explaining how to clean powders. I've seen like how to clean brushes and things like that, but not so much on how you should clean your eyeshadows, your blushers, bronzers, things like that. And these are things that you should be cleaning regularly, just as bacteria is going to get in there, and especially if you are working on a client, you're going to want to clean that every day basically. So if you'd like to see how I clean my powders, keep on watching. So you're basically going to need two things to clean your powders, and the most important thing being surgical spirit. So this is what the bottle I have looks like, and as you can see I got it from Boots. I think it was only something like £5. I think it's called rubbing alcohol in America, but I might be wrong about that. And as you can see, it says here it cleans and disinfects. So this is what you need, but you also need a spray bottle. Now I just have a little tiny one that I picked up in a set from the pound shop. It's like one of those travel sets that come with a soap and shampoo bottle and things like that, and a spray bottle as well. So it was literally £1, and I got a shit ton of other stuff with it. So if you use a bigger one, you won't need to use as much as I would, but I use about 2 or 3 sprays. You might need only 1 or 2 depending on the size of your bottle. So I'm just going to take a palette here. This is just the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit, and as you can see they're all powders, and I'm just going to swatch this Spectra just so you can kind of see there. And then you basically just hold it sort of as if you were setting your face. You're just going to hold it a generous amount away, and then you're just going to spray it. If your palette has a mirror, don't worry, this will wipe right off, and you're just going to literally let it air for a couple of minutes to dry basically. And you can do this with pretty much anything, although I will warn you, this stuff stinks like really bad. So here's the Naked 2 palette, and like I say, just hold it a generous amount away, spray it a couple of times. I like to kind of wave it around, but it's not necessary. And a bronzer. And literally you can do this with pretty much any product as long as it's a powder. So that's a blusher. And I've got a single Becca highlighter here as well. And I'm just going to cover the mirror with my hand. So like I said, it only takes maybe a couple of seconds to dry. It dries down really fast, as I've basically got it all over my arm, and my arm is dry. So I'm just going to go back into this palette here, Spectra, and if I can find where I swatched it, as you can see it is exactly the same. This is a highlighting palette, so it was probably the worst thing to do, but here is my bronzer, and as you can see, perfectly fine. I'll take the black actually. So this is Blackout, looking on the back because I'm a weirdo, and as you can see, no damage has been done to these at all. They are just now nice and clean and disinfected, and that's how I clean my powders. So hopefully you found this informative and useful, and if you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye!